Today's video is a bit of an experiment because I did not record my audio. Well, I recorded my audio, but I didn't commentate. I was just like trying to focus up and like do some good practicing. But this game ended up being pretty good, so I kind of want to comment on like what I was thinking at the time. So I go down for an iron pick initially, which I get here, get the smelter's pick, and I decide not to rush the nether. There's sort of two things I've been doing recently. I'll rush the nether because it's kind of OP. But if my chords are both negative, I'm generally going to be further away from the bastion, so I don't rush the nether. But it's 13 minutes here. I'm coming out of my cave because it kind of ended, and I'm like, I know there's a lava pool next to me. Maybe I should just poke my head and check the nether out anyways. I'm probably not going to be the first person in the nether. It's 11 minutes. Boom, right in front of me, bastion, with the golden chalice staring at me. Nobody's been to the bastion yet. I'm like, how the frick is this happening? I have like all of the iron I need for this entire match already, and I'm gonna be the first one in the nether. It's kind of ridiculous. So I raced to this golden chalice. I saw somebody's name tag a little bit below me, so I'm keeping that in mind. I want to snag all this and hopefully get a chest or two. If I could get a netherite scrap or something, I could make the katana, which is kind of just OP. So I see one guy going to the right side of the bastion. I'm like, cool, that's fine. I know my bastions. I'm gonna go to the left side and find the chest. But it has crap loot, which is okay. I mean, I guess there's an iron block in there, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And I have like 16 gold blocks, so, you know, that always helps. Now I'm just gearing up, hopefully to get some sort of enchanting. So I'm gonna kill some cows, get some sugarcane so I can make myself some books, as well as some sheep for some string along the way, because it's always really nice to have a bow, especially like in PvP. And since I know I have a ridiculous amount of gold, I'm gonna make a bundle to just try and keep everything organized. Honestly, I think bundles, I'm gonna say it, are underrated. I know a lot of people use them, but I still think they're underrated. Having a clean inventory to loot and keep your headspace clean is the best thing in the world. The last thing on the agenda are some apples, so I can make myself some golden apples, because I have a ridiculous amount. I'm gonna have the most healing out of the entire server by far, but I'm not getting any apples here, and for a second, I thought birch leaves didn't drop apples, which they don't in normal Minecraft, I don't think. Actually, maybe they do. Maybe I'm getting mixed up. But I just get the worst rates possible. I think I get 2 golden apples out of this entire tree. My shears are basically broken, but I shear another tree and we're good to go with 12 apples. I actually go on an excursion underground before PvP starts because I want some diamonds. I want to be able to enchant. That's pretty much the only thing left that I can be doing. I don't get it though, which is kind of unfortunate, so I just make a nether portal and go to 0-0 in the nether, which if you didn't know, there's always an unlit portal at 0-0, kind of handy. So I surface with 3 minutes left. I pull a strat where I toggle my hitboxes to see if I can find any mobs or people around me. I spot some chickens, which is nice because I don't have arrows yet, so that's the last thing I do to prepare, because I see a guy off to my right, and I'm like, I want to get a quick kill. I've been trying to get better at cobwebs, so I decided to pull him out for this fight. I don't place him the fastest, but they do get him, so I get a tick of fire damage and get some actually insane crits off here. My aim and, I don't know, PvP, overall, just solid. I kind of destroyed that guy, which is nice because I get the diamond sword, but no enchanting table still, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm only now realizing I have diamonds and could have made an enchanting table. Wow. Big oversight. Holy cow. This is another big mistake of mine. I kind of tunnel vision. I killed that guy and was like, man, I just need to kill another person to get an enchanting table so I can enchant my diamond sword. I could have crafted one. Wow, that's kind of crazy. But I do find somebody else eventually, and I'm the aggressor here, which is always nice to do. I have a diamond sword. They have an iron sharp 1 sword, so I think mine does more damage on the crits, but other than that, it should be pretty even. I get some nice bow shots here. I'm feeling pretty confident. I think I'm the better PvPer. I also have just an insane amount of healing, so definitely trying to utilize that to my advantage. So I get the kill, which is very hype, and I'm trying to loot more efficiently. I sort of have an organization system in my head for looting bodies now, which is good. I'm now realizing I just threw out 8 apples, though, which I kind of need. I have a stack of gold that's not being used. I should really craft some, like, golden heads or apples. That's, like, one of the bigger mistakes of this run. But I'm at 0-0, and there's tons of people left, so I want to get some more kills. Why not get this guy? His back is turned. And I don't think I lose a single piece of health here. This guy, he was just, I don't even know, maybe he killed that guy and just wasn't paying attention, but I feel like he killed that person and was just trying to loot the boots and wasn't really paying attention. So I get diamond boots now, which is good, but still no enchanting table, so I can't do much. I also have 4 player heads right now, which is kind of absurd, and more gold than I know what to do with. Like, literally, I'm like, what do? I have no apples. I should have been making golden heads right now. That is by far the biggest mistake. I don't know what the heck I'm thinking. That's like the most powerful healing in the game. But I see somebody off my left, and I'm like, I gotta fight this guy. The bow shot there was an attempt to get me some distance so I can heal, because I know I have more heals, but I have way worse armor. This guy has enchanted stuff, an enchanted sword. It's not looking good for me. I get some good fire, though, and start to out-PvP him. Nothing insane or anything, but it's a good fight, and it boosts my confidence. So I kill him too, and I'm like, okay, this guy had enchants, so he must have an enchanting table, or at least I can get his enchanted armor. I get his enchanted armor, and I get his enchanting table. So I'm like, wow, I am 100% the most stacked player in this lobby. Let me put on this. I'm searching for the last bit of enchanted armor, but it's like right behind me. I don't know how I wasn't picking it up. I just have to move like half a centimeter, and boom, we got our enchanted armor. I got a diamond sword that's unenchanted, but an enchanting table. So I want to find a nice little spot to enchant. However, there's another dude who wants to fight. I'm like, dude, I just need to use all of my resources. I have so much stuff. This fight is a little bit more dynamic. The guy's placing leaves, and he's pretty good, honestly, but I'm still feeling pretty confident. I do have a better sword. He lavas me there, which is kind of unfortunate, but I have the healing to tank it, so it's totally fine. I didn't manage to block up his water there, which was the idea, but I eat ahead here and manage to finish off the fight. And we get yet another kill. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have more stuff than I know what to do with. So I open this random guides bundle and just start chucking stuff in, but nothing's really useful. So I'm like, maybe let's just get out of 0-0. It's kind of a hot spot. I would like to, you know, make the gear. I have all the ingredients. I have so much healing. But then this other guy comes up on me as I'm enchanting. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I gonna have to kill another person? He tries to cobweb me. He does cobweb me, so he's a decent PvPer. I start to run away to heal up, but I'm like, you know what? Let's snag our enchanting table here. I kind of need that. And thankfully, as I run away, he leaves me alone as well, which is nice, so I can finally do my enchanting. Actually, before I enchant, I prioritize healing. I'm not sure what I should have done. Maybe I should have enchanted before healing, so I make myself some golden heads. I get some more apples, but the guy is back for more. So I shoot him away, hoping to just scare him off, because I still need to do my enchanting. I get some nice shots here. I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm like, this guy's not going to fight me. But he continues to fight me. We have pretty even swords because I haven't enchanted here. He gets some good hits, though. It's not looking good for me. So I decide to eat a head, which is a big mistake because I had a golden head. Heads do not heal nearly as much as regular or as golden heads. So I actually lose the fight here on half a heart. Overall, I think the game was played pretty well, but it was just that one mistake of not being able to gear up, not running far enough away, and not pulling out my G heads. Hopefully the video was somewhat interesting. I don't have a ton of time today, and I'm also editing my other video, but I'll see you in the next hoplite video. So take care, peace out. That's not usually what I say for the outro, but that works. Okay, peace.